This is going to be a meditation with a invocation, drawing energy from a specific geographic location on the earth, and for the purpose of healing what's called the inner child. It's a euphemism, practically. I don't really care for the term inner child, but it has to do with the damage that occurs energetically to the being as they grow. And as they grow, the self-image grows with. This becomes a great obstacle. It becomes the first great obstacle that one must overcome to become a true apprentice. Lots of people have ideas about becoming an apprentice, and there's people out there that say they're witches and sorcerers and such. But the truth is, no one is an apprentice until they have overcome the force and pressure that's exerted upon their soul, their energy consciousness. That comes, the force and pressure is exerted by the self-image onto the soul, and it excretes across through your attention a little bit of your high quality energy every day. This has to be dealt with. At that point, once that is achieved, which there's a couple ways of going about it. With a petty tyrant, it could be done rather shorter time frame. We're talking a few years, realistically. And without a petty tyrant, 15, 18 years, average probably. Of course, everybody's different. But this is, lineages and generations and millennia of sorcerers. I cannot stop messing with my awesome hair. Some good looking hair right there. Getting a little thin on top, but these baby blues, you know what I'm saying? Anyhow. Inner child. So there are deformities of energy, blockages that are, as one grows through childhood, that occur within oneself. Most people never deal with these. In a previous video I uploaded, which strangely, hour plus live stream, it was a live stream actually, it wasn't uploaded. Got chopped down to 20 some minutes. Odd. I was talking about aliens and consciousness and Roswell, and it just ended up being a lot shorter. Weird. But anywho, these deep-seated, unresolved, energetic, disharmonious discordia within the energy body, they are also, they could be described as, this is the shadow, unresolved shadow, reflecting outwardly, causing, bringing problems, attracting, are aligning you with more crap. So if you've got issues inside, you're going to align with issues outside. Yay! Ain't that great? No. Some psychology, those kinds of sciences and so on. You could frame it unconscious and subconscious, trauma buried, basically unresolved, and underdeveloped aspects of the psyche. You could discuss this in a lot of different ways. It's all the same shit. It's the same shit. But here on the Abasimyaza channel, Abasimyaza, we use Enochian invocations. To go directly at the energy and try to resolve these issues. And people typically have quite a few to deal with. There's no easy way to knowledge. It will not just be found when you open up a book. Oh, I finally found the one book that had it all. This does not exist, really. No. There are books that touch upon a lot of it. But there's a difference between knowing about something and having knowingness. Two different things. So these unresolved issues, these discordia and disharmonious and blockages of energy that are occurring and established over time through childhood. Several of the people that I speak with who study the occult have clairvoyant talents and gifts, often underdeveloped, or when they say talents like that, clairvoyant gifts and such, underdeveloped, it puts people in the mind that, oh, there must be a training or a practice that can help develop these. It's like, first of all, have you dealt with unresolved childhood trauma, energetic anomalies and discordia that's within your energy body totality avatar? Do you still have the self-image exerting force and pressure upon you? Self-importance and self-pity being the driver in the driver's seat. Are you aligning with crap that's reflected from the crap that's unresolved inside? Well, if you did deal with all that, guess what? Those talents and gifts of clairvoyance, they get developed. Ta-da! It's like magic. It's like magic. So, I will place on the screen a screen capture. Let's see. Okay. So, now I want to give a shout out to Aaron Doherty. He's got a channel on YouTube. Good guy. He does New Age, spiritual, energetic work, teaching and stuff. He has essentially the body meditation. If you go to Aaron Doherty, and you can't get it on the channel, but he'll send it to you. It's a great meditation. It's a body meditation where you go through sitting or laying down, the tense piece, fingers, arms, hands, arms, all, feet, inner core, face, and you relax, you tense and relax. You go through the entire body, and it's body relaxation, and then it's visualization. But he's the one that told me about this. There are many geographic places upon the earth that they're often intercepts of ley lines, and they have different qualities. Stonehenge, Sidonia, and this is what I'm getting ready to tell you about. There's a lot of them. I mean, really, there's quite a few of them on the planet. Some stronger than others. This one is on the Nepali coast, on the islands of Hawaii, is Kauai. See where Kauai, Hawaii is, you've got that Nepali coast. And along that coast, just really close to, well, if you go to Kauai, and it's on the Nepali coast side, I think. Oh, it's only on one side. It's western. Yeah, it'd be the western side of it. Look it up on Google Earth when you're doing this, so you can zoom in and you can look at it as you're doing this. So let's go over some pieces here. After I tell you about the Kauai, Hawaii has one of these places. It's described often as an energy portal. That's kind of a, that could be interpreted a couple different ways. Stonehenge is still a very potent ley line intersection. Communication is very key to the Stonehenge monolith. And so this one in Kauai, this one has very beneficial energy that you can invoke to heal what's called or termed the inner child, trauma of the inner child. Think of it as an energetic doorway. And the intention that you're going to set is drawing that healing, beneficial energy. The color that I see is a green color. It's a very light green. It's very pleasant green color. So you bring it up on Google Earth. Energetic doorway. Intention is going to be set to access this energy that is available at this ley line intercept, this vortex point, this energetic focal of the Earth's surface. And this energy is going to be brought in for healing the inner child. And as you look at Google Earth and you're looking at the Kauai, spelled Kawai, you're going to connect. There's a correspondence of energy to your energy body. And this energy is going to be invoked into you, and it will fuel deep level restoration of the discordia and disharmony of your energy body totality in the areas that you have blockages, very corrosive negative energy imprints, where you have left energy behind or picked up energy. Sometimes energy needs to be discarded, energy imprints. So if you picture something that's like a footprint, it's kind of something in sand maybe, and it puts that imprint. Well, think of this as, you can think of it as that it going away, and like the sand, the footprint, just you can think of it like that. But these will facilitate changes in your life because you will begin aligning to better alignments, frequency, reflecting better inside outside. And you will be made aware of patterns. You'll start seeing the patterns and being able to see patterns in your daily life, your reactions, your behaviors, your handle on emotions, and so forth. Being aware of certain patterns is very important, because that is a type of knowingness, and this is good. Now, I like the green color that my HGA, my higher density, showed me. And the word with that green color, that light green color, was safety. I don't know why, but it's a word that, let's say, reiterated. I think Aaron also uses that word at some point, but he doesn't highlight it really. He just talks about different words. That might be one of them, but it was, my HGA was kind of like that word. Write that down. That's that. In the green color. But I have a 3-line Enochian Invocation here. It's spoken 3 times. The first word Hesterade. Hesterade. Hesterad. Hesterade. And then IJN Ijne. OHAM Ohame. QIDANI Kidanie. Kiranie. Hesterade Ijne Ohame. Kiranie. Next word is CORUVAO. Koruvao. Koruvawe. 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 Next word SIZEU. Sizue. Next word ILONAT. Ilonate. Next word, this is the last word of the first line. MALSIZ. Malsize. Down to the second line. ROTIV. Rotive. The next word is Ove. OVE. This is the name of heaven, or the abode outside of the dream, or the creation, or the perpetual genesis, however, construct matrix reality, however you want to term it. Ove. Rotive. Ove. Vue. Then you have the name Kauai. Kauai, Hawaii here. Kauai. Then you have the word for energy here. INOL. Inole. Inole is emanation. It's one of the two emanations. Inolie, be the general, divine. But Inole, and then ONSIV, onsive, onsive. Into the second line, so down to the third line. First word, SINEJON. Sinegione. Sinegione. Next one we have ZI, hypercritical mark, ZAMRAN. This is made by God, created by God, or created by creator, however you want. Zamran. Zamran. Next word, NISAS. Nisase. Nisase. Next word, INUNATOLI. Inunatolie. Inunatolie. Last word, the third line, TAVENIVO. Tavenivoe. Tavenivoe. So we're going to go through it now. That fifth word in the first line is it's a bit tough. Hesterade Ijne Ohame Kiranie Koruvae Sizue Ilonate Malsize Rotive Ove Vue Kauai Inole Onsive Sinegione Ziezamra Nisase Inunatolie Tavenivoe Hesterade Ijne Ohame Kiranie Koruvae Sizue Ilonate Malsize Rotive Ove Vue Kauai Inole Onsive Sinegione Ziezamra Nisase Inunatolie Tavenivoe. And the third and final time. Hesterade Ijne Ohame Kiranie Koruvae Sizue Ilonate Malsize Rotive Ove Vue Kauai Inole Onsive Sinegione Ziezamra Nisase Inunatolie Tavenivoe. So that is the enunciation of the invocation. This is very potent. The energy in the place of Kauai on the Nepali coast, very healing energy. If you're drawn to do this, many people would be, that are searching for relief from things they might not even remember from childhood, things that affect them on a very deep level. It's a very personal thing. So it's not done with other people. This is something you do by yourself. I hope that people make use of this. And I'm going to end the video now. Thanks for checking it out. Give me a thumbs up. It helps. At least I say it does on, in other YouTube videos. I don't know. I'm new to all this. Content creator, video. But we're getting there. All right. Namaste.